as I was saying, I don't believe Frank is dead. Frank, if he was only 4 years younger than me. I know he drank a lot, and plus he died from a heart attack. But I know the heart attack was on in my Daha and the Peeps book. A lot of the songs that I said they've been using a lot of the songs against me. And Frank Posey died of a heart attack out of nowhere. Like, the dude, as young as he was, Frank used to work drunk and never had no heart attack or accidents hardly. He'll probably be walking down the street and trip over himself. But he's one dude that I used to admire, like, how the fuck can you drink all damn day and still work? And not beer. This motherfucker is drinking liquor. How can you do that all day and still work? Like with tools and forklifting and all that bullshit. It was mind boggling. He actually did these apartments out here when they remodeled them. He surely did. We used to take the appliances to the junkyard because they told them whatever that they wanted uh, for cleaning out the apartments and stuff that they could take. And so we found out that the junkyard took stoves and refrigerators. I had a minivan at the time. And shit, he called me before anybody else come and load that motherfucking van up with whatever it could hold. And I take that shit to the Serval and get a couple hundred for it. And then they got greedy and started stealing from the tenants as they was remodeling their place. So I don't know if Frank Nitty's dead or not. I tend not to believe it. And something about this man that I be seeing walking out here, he kind of remind me of that dude's daddy. My daughter's boyfriend dad. Unless he got a brother that I don't know about, which I don't know much about him. But yeah, he doesn't. I don't believe he's dead either. And Frank Nitty's sister is a rapper. She go by the name Freak Mode. And she was big in Chicago, but locally big. But she was trying to make it into the industry. And mind y'all, the industry, some of them, is promising fame and fortune for people to do horrendous acts. So that's another reason why I don't believe Frank is dead. And then when I went on Frank's page on Facebook, actually I went over on his sister page looking for Frank's obituary. It wasn't on his sister page. I was looking for any signs for him to say, for her to say, you know what, bruh, I miss you, I love you, because they was real close, him and Freak Mode, like this. And I didn't see none of that. Only thing I seen was happy birthday to my baby bro. Uh, see you wherever you are, or something like that. It just didn't seem right to me. And then I asked my sister when I got back down here, I said, so have you heard what happened to Frank? And she was like, yeah, that's messed up. I was like, yeah. I said, I've been trying to find his mom to talk to his mom, look and see how they doing. She's like, oh, his mom dead. I said, his mom dead? Like, yeah. She worked for the post office. She worked for the government of Chicago. And said his dad died first and then his mom died behind the daddy. The daddy was older, way older than the mom. And the mom was healthy as an ox. I don't see how she died. I said if she died, I told my sister the same thing. I said if she died of loneliness. Because they have been together for so long that you know what they say about married people. When one died, not too long later, the other one does of loneliness, of heartbrokenness. I think that's had to be how she died, because she was one healthy woman and one fighting woman too. And she spoiled Frank. That was her only son. Her only son. So I really wanted to see how it was affecting her. And her name Carolyn Marshall. His dad named Frank Marshall. His sister named Franica Marshall. She the one go by Freak Mode. Vanita Marshall. And I forgot the other two sisters' name. And they all spoiled Frank. We didn't really get along that much. They loved Frank like that was their baby brother, their only brother. And I think they felt like Frank gave me too much attention more than them, because they always had Frank. So we didn't too much get along. And I made an exception for Frank because his sisters lived out of town. You know, I usually don't date dudes that got sisters, especially a lot of them, because that's one of the reasons. Especially if they too close, it's too much drama. Just like I'm a hypocrite with baby daddies. I don't like dudes that got more than one or two baby mamas, preferably more than one. I'm not to deal with a whole bunch of women attitudes over their children. Even though, I was going to have two baby daddies in my life if my original baby daddy of my son that I raised would have stepped up. But I'm that way. I'm hypocritical that way. Sisters and too many baby mamas, too many sisters, too many baby mamas. I don't care. It's a cutoff deal. Especially if y'all close. Especially if you close. And I will run like the gingerbread man. And then when I erase that lovely Lulu Gmail, everybody can start coming after me talking about what I owe them money now. They need their money replaced. And still using Lorex's name. He needs that replaced. I done lost his money. Dude, that ain't your money, boo. I don't care what kind of control you got over the world with your magic. With your, I can make bugs appear out of nowhere. I can make crows appear out of nowhere. I can have you struck down out of nowhere. Okay, you still don't owe me. I ain't your money. Only way I become your money is when I become your wife. Okay? And you ain't my husband. So I'm nothing to you. Okay? I firmly believe in that. What's mine is yours. What's yours is mine. And a lot of yours is mine. And some of mine is yours. I will never have a come up and leave my dude on the low low. You're coming up with me. You just ain't coming up probably at the same level. I might buy me a caddy and buy you a Buick. Lulu, it's not that man's money. You need to get that out of his head. And so does everybody else. And when y'all do, the world will probably be a better place. Or going to take me out. Because you're never going to get what you want from me. Besides what I already do naturally. Lies, recordings, writing. When I want to do it. It ain't y'all forcing me to do it. It's I want to do it. I like doing it. I sit there and smile and laugh at half the shit I say. Half the shit I do. I shocks my own self for some of the shit that I be saying. Hell no. Little one crazy bitch. There's a wine nut in the hut who stole an apple off her teacher's desk. You know who was my teacher? Do I have to say it? Boy. That's a song. Where's my little dog gone? Oh, where can it be? I'm on the internet searching for you. You seem as shiesty as can be. Now, I wasn't talking about shiestiness with the trafficking, possibly yet. I'm talking about with the magic when they first was showing it to me. And I didn't want to see it. Then after a while, I was like, time to face it and see what these motherfuckers really up to. What they about. Motherfuckers calling them devil worshippers and shit, too. And I'm seeing weird shit like, it's time to do some investigation. And because his fans kept coming at me. The girls. That's another reason. Like, hold on. You're not seeing what I see. Apparently. Or some type of secret going on. For you to be coming at me like we only talking about two dudes. And then trying to say motherfuckers trying to break them up. I'll never try to break up a family relationship. Didn't you just hear me? I run when you too close to your family. I run. I'm talking about my yellow teeth and all that. I don't give a fuck. That don't make me or break me, and it don't keep niggas from talking to me. They get brushed. They just don't get brushed as much as they should. And even when I'm in my own home, I don't do it. I believe in being natural as much as possible. I believe a lot of that stuff got chemicals in it. 15 minutes, I'm out.